All right then, guys, today is what is today? It is Wednesday the 15th of May 2024, and we've definitely got some bee work to do in here today. I'm going to be adding some honey supers back to some of my hives, and I'm going to be moving some splits into some real size hives. So let's see how far we can get today. We don't have much time left. It's already 5 o'clock, but we got a few hours we can bust out in here. See, this probably should have went into a colony a couple weeks ago, or a week ago or so, but I was so busy processing honey, I was doing what I can. But we're going to move some bees out. I hate to do it this time of day, but this is what I got to work with, and it will equal itself out and work out. We're going to put them in right over here. So I'm going to get a time lapse and we'll jump into that. So I want to show you guys this real quick. This is indicative of a really good colony. You can see wall-to-wall brood. You can see a little pollen ring there and a little bit of honey on the edge, but we're going to give these guys some room because they're pretty packed out in there. So we're going to give them some room and put them into this hive and let them grow into a full populous colony. So let's see what we can find here. I'll leave the video on regular for a little bit. That way we can kind of go through the frames here together. I can kind of show you what that looks like. So what I'm seeing right now is cap brood. There's a little bit of open brood down here on the bottom. We're going to go ahead and move this frame in. Get it out of the edge. We're just going to take our time and move across here real gently and slow. And you'll notice how I don't have gloves on. I don't often wear gloves. It lets me feel a little bit more and lets me move a little bit slower and see what I need to see. And if you'll look there on the bottom, this bottom section here, you can see a lot of drone brood, which that is a good sign too, because healthy bees don't raise drones. You're not going to see drones if you have any sort of brood disease or anything like that. But also what we're looking for right now is eggs and signs of a queen. So let's keep moving. A few more frames to go. We'll see what we can see. I'm seeing plenty of resources. This is a really strong nucleus. I made this up a few weeks ago. This is the kind of nucleus I want to see when I'm doing any kind of nucleus work. I want to see them doing good like this. And there's what we're looking for. We're looking for open brood, eggs and larvae. I don't know if you can see, but this bottom section right here, there's my eggs and larvae. You're just going to have to take my word for it, because I don't have the camera skills to hold the frame and really get in there like I want to. You see some bee dances going on. And there we have a supersedure cell mid-frame. So my guess is that the queen pheromone has dropped off significantly, and that they are trying to replace her. You can see one on the bottom there too, and the reason being for that is the queen puts off queen pheromone that has 5 distinct chemicals in there that suppresses the swarming behavior. It suppresses ovaries and workers to keep them from laying eggs, and also the brood put off a particular pheromone that suppresses the rearing of queen cells. And sometimes they'll make supersedure cells like that one mid-frame. See if you can see that one, and there's swarm cells on the bottom. And that doesn't mean that the queen is bad, but her reduction has dropped off, so they are trying to give themselves a new queen and replace her. We're going to give them some room and they will tear those cells down. Let's pull a couple more frames here and see what we can see. Maybe we can find the queen. And check on her, see how she's doing. I can tell she's doing good because we have a wall-to-wall brood here. Nowhere to put eggs. I've got young eggs and larvae right here in front of me. And they are just out of room. And I think that's probably going to be indicative of all of the hives that I have here today. You can see this one is wall-to-wall brood on the bottom of the frame and honey on the top, so they're out of places to lay eggs. So both of that, the brood pheromone and that queen pheromone, has dropped off significantly, telling these bees that it's time to reproduce. And the honeybee's main source of reproduction is swarming. Their goal is not to do anything else. It's not to produce more bees, it's to produce more colonies. If it was to produce more bees, they would just keep growing and growing and growing in one direction, but they want to produce more colonies to ensure survival. So we got one more frame to go. Look at that one. These gals situated in here. There. Last frame. I don't imagine the queen's going to be on here because it's probably mostly honey. Ooh, it's heavy too, so it's possible she's on there. Mostly honey. Not much room for queen to do queenly things. We're going to go ahead and put them in here and let them sort themselves out. Now, as you can see, those 5 frames, they filled out this box quite nicely here. Got a couple stings in the hand there. 2 to count. That's okay. That happens when you don't wear gloves. They started building comb on the inside of the box here. So, I drug that video out way longer than I wanted to, but I'm not going to get a lot of real-time footage today, so it's okay. There's your daily video. Get your swarms into boxes before they make cells, and keep doing the bee thing. You're not going to get it sitting on the couch. So guys, this is one reason why I don't like to move bees in the middle of the day when the field force is out, because they can often get disoriented, because now their hive is over there when it was sitting here. But that will alleviate some of the pressure off of that one, and they will sort it out. These bees will immigrate into the other hives if they don't find their hive over there. And this was an empty box here, and they may even try to go into here, but we will be able to move these bees back if that is the case. So it'll be all right. They will work it out, and that's what bees do. I want to show you guys this real quick. The sky is getting dark and you can feel the wind, the storm's moving in, and you can see a big push for the bees to get back in because they can feel that pressure change. I can certainly feel that pressure change. I'm not going to be able to get a whole lot more done. I was hoping to get some honey supers on, but we'll take what we can get. We got 2 of them put into new hives. This one was very much like the other one. A lot of bees need a place to go, so we got them into a new home. Let's get the rest of it done and get them put back together before this rain hits us. Check it out, guys. We made it out of there just in time. That rain come over the mountain. I seen it coming in. I can always see it on these far mountains over there. It'll start to get white like that. A little bit cloudy. You can see it moving in. I got out of there just in time. And the bees knew it was coming. You can see them flooding back into those hives. But maybe it'll pass. Maybe we'll get a little bit more bee work done today. But I know I got into that first hive that I put another box on. And I put that box on there last week. And it's full of honey again, so I had to add a box. So we'll see what we got going on down here tomorrow, I guess, if this rain don't let up. But all right, then, you're not gonna get it sitting on the couch. Do your bee work, be proactive, not reactive, and catch y'all on the next one. All right, then.